That's so
And
great.
my mom was like, I love her music.
I remember her dog's shit. I clearly remember it.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Kicking It with Mamajotes. I'm actually so excited today because I have a very good friend of mine joining us today, and you probably all know her. And if you don't, where have you been? This is Kumari, and she is seriously the badass Indian rapper that you see on MTV Hustle. My girl. All right, first of all, cheers.
Cheers.
So happy to have you.
What if I pretended that was vodka, even though it's pani?
I'm so excited because I met you, oh my God, 14 years ago.
Yeah, you were my little freshman adoptee. I feel like every year I had like one freshman that I was like, I love you. Come with me. You were always very sweet, very, always trying to do new things, always pushing yourself, just like you are now. So I feel like we're both still living in our truth.
I have a hard time seeing that because I feel like back then I was like a hot mess express. There was a bunch of times where you had to like pull me out of shit and
that's all of us. I was a hot mess express too. I like clearly have a memory of like falling off a bar stool. So like that's not, we just should be happy that they didn't have camera phones around back then.
Can we talk about that? Because like I think about that all the time.
I'm so like the things I did and said and the things I was wearing. I think that's more important. The things I was wearing are really the issue. That's the biggest issue I have with the college time period.
I actually have a picture of us from college that I'm going to put right here.
That one's a good one. I remember that jacket. I liked that jacket.
Baby faces, you guys. Like we were babies. But from then to now, it's like phenomenal. You have literally like gone from bumping your first CD in the Camry or in your BMW, you were cooler, to now being an international pop star, rap artist, whatever you want to call it. You are like, you're a celebrity. You made it.
Oh my God, is that what it means to make it? That's so sweet.
Your music is so good. Dude, NRI is like my jam.
I think the music is really part of the diaspora experience, so I feel like in India there's a different kind of love, that I feel, but then when I'm home in America and I tour, I feel like people understand me a lot more sometimes. So I think it's great that I am here during the quarantine, that I'm spending time in America again, because it's making me appreciate the homeland. This is the homeland, that's the motherland. That's how I feel.
What have you been doing to keep yourself busy during all this like craziness? Let's talk about that.
I'm just like wondering what's going to happen to my fan following, because I've just like transformed into like a vegan fairy. Like all I do is like, these are things like today I posted like all the like herbs that grew in my garden. And then like, I'm like, I'm just talking about the things that I'm doing right now. I guess I've always done that. Whatever I'm experiencing, I talk about. So when I was in India and I was touring and doing 6 shows in 8 days, I was talking about being a born hustler. And right now I put out a song called Peace, coming from slowing down and breathing and just like watching things grow and literally drinking water. That's like, I don't know. Everyone that's following me is like, can you rap again? So I'm just getting ready for the album to come out. I recorded it before quarantine started. So it's been such an interesting challenge to make visuals during the quarantine, because we want to be safe, but we still need to like put out visuals. And I'm used to doing like, not used to, but I've had the opportunity to make like all these crazy visual kind of experiences, like costume, makeup, crowns, like video and crew and, professionals. And now we can't put together a team. We shouldn't put together more than like 3-4 people at a time. It's not really responsible. So everything's downsized, but it's making me more creative, I guess.
You did One Love just like last week.
No, I wake up every morning this week and I've been listening to it. It's kind of amazing. It's not kind of, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
You remember the Bob Marley poster on my wall? Remember, it was so funny because it was one of him inhaling the joint and one of him exhaling the joint. My parents used to be like, why is this man smoking on the wall? But now my mom, she knows now. I mean, it's so crazy now to be like on a record. Like, who even gets to do a record with Bob Marley now? It's like a weird thing, but you know, all the Marleys were on it together.
It's well deserved.
Thank you.
Because I just want everyone out there to know that like Raja Kumari hustled. She had this iMac and she would sit on that iMac all day and
hours.
just like literally all day and be like, you guys, I got a song, like big ass headphones on.
Yeah, I know.
And then you were like harmonizing. We're just sitting there going like, what is she gonna come up with now?
And then when I would play it, I'd take the headphones off and play it. You'd be like, oh, that's what you've been doing inside that computer the whole time. And it'd be like all these harmonies and stuff.
And people would like walk in and out of the apartment and you would have no idea. Like we would walk in and out, things would happen, like parties would happen. You'd still be in the corner. So like you did pay your dues. So here's the thing. Now is the time for you to do what you're doing.
The chilling, the
chilling.
Because, you know, I feel like my mom is like so upset, not upset, but they've been like so much pressure about the fact that I don't have kids and like I'm not married at this age. And I'm just, you know, I watch your quarantine and I'm like, wow, that's a lot of energy. And I think about mine and I'm like, wow, she's finally resting after all this time. But, you know, I don't know if I've slowed down at all, like since I graduated college. I feel like, because that's like when I went in the real world and I didn't go get a job, I went and started songwriting. So like, it's just been this hustle for real. Like one session you meet someone that takes you to somebody who takes you to somebody and you just keep writing. And then the song that you wrote 2 years ago works 3 years later. And like, it's just this constant planting of seeds and now like harvesting and, you know, just moving. But yeah, now I'm just chilling.
And I actually had this entire thought process this last couple of weeks about how like I pretty much am living the life that I manifested, right? Like I like 5 years ago, like this is what I wanted, right? So I was like, holy crap, I'm finally getting to breathe the air that I manifested.
Yes, that's beautiful. I'm so happy for you.
And I feel like you could relate to that because I feel like you really have been manifesting this.
Oh, I manifest everything. It's like bizarre. If I just like say something in my mind, it's like the iPhone, how it just like advertises it to you. Same shit. It just shows up in my life. I'm like, whoa, I did ask for this. And I kept saying I wanted to be a UNICEF. I want to work with UNICEF. And then the Bob Marley song is with UNICEF. And I couldn't have planned that, you know?
You were born and raised in the States, right? In California. And then you went and lived in Mumbai. Mumbai. I have to say it correctly. Mumbai. Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
I'm like ridiculous and just call it Bombay. And I'm like, I don't care that you changed the name.
So tell me like 5 things that you appreciated about the States when you were in Mumbai.
I guess when I was in Bombay, I used to think about driving, like driving a car but then I started driving in Mumbai. It's like crazy, like a crazy video game, which is kind of fun. But I guess I missed driving. I missed my parents, obviously. Mexican food, public bathrooms, because they're not around. And like, I would always get stuck in positions where I would like be crying because I had to pee so bad and boys would just jump out and pee and I hate them. And the last thing I miss really good because they don't have India.
Okay, so when you're here right now, what are 5 things you're missing about over there?
Oh my God, 5, I can't even limit it to 5. I feel like everything in my life here is me trying to recreate India. Like I'm always trying to recreate like everything, every piece of art is Indian. Everything is me trying to feel the way I feel when I'm in India. So I just feel like I would rather just be in India. But the produce, one, I mean, the food, you know, the people, the energy on the streets, the tailors, the flowers, the life, my dog, Kushwant Kumar. I love India, man.
Oh my God, do you remember Ronnie?
Of course. Do I remember my dog that I had for 14 years? But yeah, Rani Maharani Rao. You better say her full name.
She traumatized me from having dogs.
Why? What did she do to you?
So I took her to my parents' house because you had something to do. So I like took care of Ronnie all weekend. It was my first time taking care of a dog. I took her to my parents' house and then she like shit somewhere.
Yeah, she shits wherever she wanted. That was a problem.
And she put her paws.
Oh, then her paws got it. Then she trapped it around your house. Is that what she did? Yeah, so that happened. Was she really young? Was she a little puppy, tiny puppy? Okay, so the same thing happened to me around that time with Ronnie. One time we went to a party and when we got home, the smell was so bad when I opened the door and I was like, what is that smell? She had pooped. Like I made this whole area in the bathroom. I don't know why we're doing this on your show. This whole area in the bathroom where I like had her like gated into like the tiled area and she had a bed and water and everything was like pee pads and like she's this big, bro. Like she should be fine for a couple hours. Like, fine. This dog pooped right next to the little gate and then she was small so she was like and then she just put like poop pat her little paws like a thin film of poop like everywhere and the bathroom was white but it was like light brown and I come in and the dog is like light brown and there's just shit everywhere and I'm drunk. I was like, oh my god.
Raja Kumari, my parents, when I told them about you, okay, they remembered who you were because they said, remember that
shit? Really? That's so great.
And my mom was like, I love her music.
I remember her dog's shit. I clearly remember it.
We're gonna play a game. It's called Finish the Lyrics. I know you dance to this.
Okay. My loneliness is killing me and I must confess, I still believe. You want the rest of it?
Perfect. It's perfect. Very good.
Britney Spears.
I'm excited for this one.
There's a fire starting in my, there's a fire starting in my, is it heart?
Yeah.
There's a fire starting in my heart. It's reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. Is it Out the Dark?
Yeah.
This just proves I don't know lyrics to anything. I just
all right. You got this one.
If you're having problems, if you're having girl problems, if you're having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Hit me.
Yeah, this is my jam, All right, let's see if you remember this one.
Okay. Make it last forever, friendship. If you want to make it last forever. Friendship never ends. If you want to be my lover, taking is too easy, and that's the way it is.
You remember. All right. All right, this is the one. This is the one I was waiting for. You ready?
Ready? Is it Run and Tell Your Mommy? What is it? When a girl walks in with the itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get
sprung. Want to pull up tough because you notice that butt was stuffed. You're hooking the G she's wearing. You're hooked and you can't stop staring. Oh, baby, I want to get with ya and take your picture. My homeboys try to warn me that, but you got me. Horny. Okay, we won't say that on the internet.
Makes me so horny. Ooh.
What's your guilty pleasure song?
What is my guilty pleasure song?
Everybody has one.
Lamborghini Whenever I hear it, I'm just like, Babu. It's my friend.
Her stuff is amazing. You have friends in high places.
See, I love it. I'm friends with Mama Joe. Shit. We here.
Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I love you. I am so amazed by everything you do all the time. I'm so proud of you and your success. Like literally, if anyone brings you up, I'm like, I know her.
You're very cute. Well, I'm very happy to see you happy. I love that you're using your platform to you've educated me. I'm like, damn, I really need these oils. You keep sending me the link. And I'm like, I'm going to buy because I actually have an essential oil that I burn every day from Good Earth that I brought. And I was like, well, you enjoyed this one. Don't you think you'll enjoy all the other ones she's telling you to use that would fix your energy? So I'm going to do it because of you.
Yeah.
You've influenced me. And I've also feel like watching you raise your kids has made me be like, you better be ready. You better be ready for these babies. Talking about babies, you better be ready because that's going to take over your whole life, the whole thing. Whole ass life.
Yeah, I try to keep it as real as I can so you know what you're coming into.
No, I know what I mean, but it's cute. It's amazing. I want to make little plates with avocado and be like, I made the baby eat avocado, like blueberries and stuff. I love this.
I love how you called me out the other day. You're like, did you want her to say thank you like that cute baby? And I was like, yeah, I did want her to say thank you. Little bitch ass.
She was like that. You were like, here. She's like, I loved that. She was like,
like the opposite.
Yeah, and then I kind of enjoyed that more. That was cute. You should have been like, thank you. All right, I gotta take this dog for a walk. I love you.
Love you. Bye. Thank you.